Welcome back to NoobTube TV. Today we're going to be talking about Battlefield 3 and how to improve your anti-aircraft approach and how to use the lock-on weapons and to get around flares using your lock-on weapons. The two weapons we're going to be talking about are going to be the Stinger and the IGLA, or the IGLA, whatever you prefer to call it. And the first thing we're going to be talking about is exactly how to get a lock-on. When you can't just fire at the target as soon as you see it. Since it's anti-aircraft, you have to get a lock on just like you see in any of the movies or anything else. This requires holding the left trigger and letting it acquire that target. As you hold that left trigger, you'll start seeing that either they'll deploy flares or they'll just try to fly either higher, or you just knock them out of the sky like we're about to do with two straight vehicles within the span of about 15-20 seconds. Now, when you start looking at anti-aircraft guns, there's a couple things you need to really take into account. One is beating flares. Take a lot of shots if that's what's necessary. Get your lock on and get it quickly, because it's one of those things where if you're facing a good pilot, he's going to deploy flares once you launch your missile. As you can see, I'm holding my lock on trying to get him to deploy flares. He actually deploys flares in a very timely manner where he actually gets rid of my missile not once, but twice. He's going to get rid of the second missile by deploying flares once again. The problem is he doesn't get far enough out of my sights, and I get a lock on as soon as I reload my weapon, and he just hasn't had enough time to get his flares rebuilt into his machine. So he's toast at that rate. The next thing we're going to start looking at is taking the time to be patient. Let them deploy their flares before you actually fire. In this case, I'm actually going to get a lock on and fire, but he's going to deploy his flares just a little bit early enough right then that I can actually deploy that missile. It will miss him, but he's deployed those flares so early that all I need to do is take another quick shot afterwards, and it takes him straight out of the air. Now, as you're looking at Battlefield 3, you're going to notice that this is not Call of Duty. You're not walking around the map blowing up people every 13 seconds or every 3 seconds for that matter. There are a lot of things you won't see in Call of Duty, and a couple of them are right here at the end of this video for you. This is something I really hope it gets you in the mindset of wanting to try this game out. When you have a plane coming straight at your face and you take a launch at it, somehow these types of things happen. And then when you see the explosions that occur, this is yet another reason why people need to start giving Battlefield a little bit more of a try over Call of Duty. I hope this tip has helped you. I hope it's pumped you up to play a little bit of Battlefield. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit us back on YouTube or on our website, noobtubetv.com. Thanks.